Alright guys, continuing on. Here's another Erd tree, which we haven't done the first one yet, so you can fight this boss if you want, but probably not ready. And you can also farm these guys. Like I said, they got a really cool weapon if you want to try to grab it. Just heading on. Where's the drop down? I forgot that I had the crossbow. See? Golden Ring 6. Come over here, you'll see there's a... It's going to lead us to another catacomb, which we're not going to do right now, but I'm just going to go down here and grab it so we've got a closer grace. And we can get this. Sword dance. Our guy runs like he's got a poop. I never noticed that. I think there's different running animations depending on what you're wearing. I can't remember how many this is worth. Alright. Alright, we've got another grace. You will get invaded here. Once we do something else, it won't happen yet. So we're in the northern area now. There's some more guys on balloons out there. Those are, over there are beetles, because there's a boss dragon over here we're not going to deal with yet. but you can get the key to the academy from him. It's over by where he's. See him right there laying down. It's over there by him. That's how you get in the academy, which is right there. That's going to be the boss area of this part of the game. The legacy dungeon, excuse me. This is Belfries here. So, yeah, we still got a ways to go. I was thinking we were up here. But this is the 4 Belfries right here. This is the area that, there's 3 portals that'll take you to different areas all over the world. One being which is the area we started the game at. If you remember, right when we started and the monster killed us almost immediately before we went to like the actual, tutorial area. But before that, it'll take you back there, and then you can mess around with them. And there is an item up here I want to grab, so we're just gonna run up here real quick. There's gonna be some magic equipped giants. There's one there, so just run from them. One thing you're probably learning now is how to ride Torrent, how to get in and out of danger with him. You can really, in the open world, avoid anything on your horse. He's faster than anything you're going to encounter. Say for some of the bears in short distances, they're insanely fast. Those big bears we saw earlier. But yeah, you can just stay away from them. So there's a grace up here I want to get, so we don't have to search all the way back up here again to grab it when we come back. And there should be a stone up here somewhere, I was thinking. And if you look down, there's another caravan and a big encampment where there's some other items for us to get. But yeah, we're overweight because of the crossbow, so now we're good. So there's supposed to be a skeleton in a chair up here. You grab this while we're here if you want. We're not going to use it till we come back, but that way you don't have to forget about it and have to look for it. There should be a guy in a chair. I'm not seeing him. It said looking over the cliff. It's alright. If we don't find him, I know where we can get the stone somewhere else. I knew the chair was up here, I just am not seeing it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. If you want to look around for it, should be a somber 3 stone. We're gonna need to upgrade our weapon. I'm trying to get us to +5 before we move on, and I'm actually gonna go into offline mode real quick. I've noticed the frame rate is actually better for whatever reason if you're playing in offline mode. I saw everyone complaining about it. And like I said, I've been playing a lot at offline at my family's lake house, and oh shit, I totally forgot. I had not noticed it being horrible, but you know, I was like, okay. We haven't really been playing 11 hours. I left it running at one point. Okay, we should be offline now. Could just be the area too. We're kind of overlooking really vast area here. So you can go either way. You can go that way or this way. We're just trying to get a little further north. Right up here. Alright, watch out for the lobsters. We're going to see if we can grab this. See, they're... Ah, damn it, go! Ooh. That's the lobster shooting us, sniping us with their spit or whatever. These enemies are pretty weak. Not very threatening usually. There's a somber, or a regular 3, sorry. Regular 3. You can see we're all the way up here now. Look how far we've come. There's another right over there. Oh, I'm not seeing it on the map. But there's a another gazebo over there. I thought they were all on the map, but maybe not. So here's some more of those runes. Just be careful running through here. Just grab what you can. Move on. Try not to get pinned down by these guys. You can avoid this if you're anxious about it. Alright. there's a lot of them in here. These things track forever too. Alright. So we can take these out again. You don't have to do a lot of damage, just any. Alright, so we're going to head up this way now. Grab our next map fragment. Go over here and get our next grace. Take a little resty if you want one. So here we're going to run right through this area. Just head straight through. There's going to be a wall here. It's invisible, so just hit this. It'll open. Grab this grace. And here's EG. And if you talked to Vlad earlier, he will have some stuff for us. We've got 12,000 now to play with.
I presume you. Oh, pardon. I am an old so here perhaps.
So we can purchase Somber Sermon. So we get a 3 and a 4, which we need one of each. Buy multiple if you want.
Oh, watch out when I'm absorbed in my smithy. If you come to, I am after. You don't know. Brave Tarnish, this territory once when the Rhea look after level Icarian, I conjure is why unless you wish.
Say Vlad sent me.
Blithe, quite a rare perhaps. At any rate, I've some.
He'll give you an option to buy this. I recommend you do. It's really good.
Something else.
There we go. Alright, we're all set now. We've got stones 1 through 5 or 1 through 6. I can't remember. I go this way. Drop down. There's a really good Ash of War over here. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. While we're here, we might as well grab it. Alright, so I had to check real quick to remember where this Ash of War and weapon are. We're not going to go into that castle there for a good while. But we should be able to get to this right now. Careful of those. That's what Izzy warned you about if you continue talking to him. Just try to ride diagonally if you can. There's a sword in there that's... It was the best in the game. I'd say it's still probably top 4 or 5. But it takes a lot of really... You gotta do your build completely around it. You're gonna need like 25 faith and... or 24 faith and 24 intelligence. This guy running right here is what we want. So we're gonna wait till he comes back by. There we go. Warfrost Stomp was the most overpowered Ash of War in the game when it first launched. Still really good. They've definitely you know, I wouldn't say neutered it, but they've definitely made it a little more. They've nerfed it a little bit. I don't want to say nerf, but it's not as ridiculous as it was. I mean, you could just go through the game before and like just use it over and over and literally like not use a weapon the entire game. It was so ridiculous. So those guys are hard skinned, so our sword's not gonna do a lot. Hopefully we lose aggro, but here's our next next guy to meet with. I like those. I don't want to use them. Sell them. If you have anything you want to sell, oh, I forgot we've got all these. Go ahead and purchase the cookbook, and then rune arcs if you want them. They'll be here when we come later. You can also get a composite bow, which is a good short bow. Or, I don't know if it's a short bow. It's kind of in between. So we'll run up through here. This is Belem Church. Another grace. Go over here. Another tier. Think of how overpowered your character is going to be after just following this. You know, you should be able to do all this in like less than 2 hours. I think we should have a new charge. Yep. We should be able to increase. Maybe twice. Okay, twice. Alright, so now if we look at our flasks, we'll have 7 to distribute however you want. And we should get fully healed at this point. Let's see where we are. Alright, so I was going to come down here and warp up here. We still got plenty of time. I'm gonna warp all the way back here. And you'll see why in a minute. Don't have to do this, but if there's another really good weapon here I'm gonna show you. It's got the Ash of War that Horstop it's got Horstop Frost as Ash of War. But it's a really good weapon if you wanna, use one with that. Let's see, it's right. Should be like right over here. In that area. Once you do all this, you should breeze through anything you face in Limgrave. Like you should probably four-shot the boss of all that area from before. So that's it there. I'll throw it on and show you real quick. This is Hoarfrost Stomp, how good it is. Those will, basically that's going to give frost damage. You can see that you can use it on whole groups of enemies all at once. If you want to pull them all over here together, I'll give you a good example. We haven't upgraded this whatsoever. I mean, when you upgrade this a few levels, it will just destroy these guys. I know it's not doing a lot now, it probably didn't seem like much, but it's not upgraded whatsoever, and I don't even think we meet the requirements for it. So, but it's a really cool Ash of War, and not to mention the okay, there's the key if you want it. There's the dragon, but we're not going to do that. Not to mention it's also really good because you get frost damage, which can do magic and frost together. And frost damage, when you inflict frost on an enemy, basically is going to cause the enemy. Here's the tunnel we'll come back to. Oh, we don't have a key. That's fine. Once you inflict frost damage on an enemy, they're going to take 20% more damage anytime you hit them. So you do that at the start of a fight. It makes the battle all that much easier. Let's see, where are we going here? This one's not marked. It's alright, because there's nothing in it. We're getting ready to head back south. So that's the rise from later. Let's see. I want to get over here. I think that's Tetsu's rise there. Can't remember if we've hit this one or if anything's in it. Yeah. Smithing Stone 3. You should be able to really upgrade standard weapon if that's what you're using quite a bit. And if you throw Hoarfrost Stomp on there if it's available, which it goes on most weapons, you're gonna have a hell of a starting weapon. So there's another Mausoleum. There's 3 here in this area. Just keep on riding. See how gigantic this area is. If you tap circle or the rightmost button, it will give you like a dash, pick your speed up a little bit. So props to Fighting Cowboy. I was watching one of his videos and I saw EG and how to get those stones from him. So that's gonna teleport us over here. Actually, you know what? That was the wrong one. Sorry about that. That was the one we should have hit earlier. It took us right to the map. Um, but yeah, I saw that. I got that part from him, so I just want to at least throw a shout out. You know, not that I'm, I don't want to not give credit when I see something. A lot of this I experienced myself, but anything I catch from someone else, I would at least want to throw a little love their way. He's got a great channel, so check him out. You shut up. Alright, so there's a Cuckoo Knight, Cuckoo, or whatever, Cuckoo. They're cucks. They're cuck knights. So, there's a grace over here. This is the entrance to the academy. Once we get the key, we'll be able to come back here later and head in there. Now, there's a really good strength quality weapon here you can get. You don't have to do this, obviously. If you want to mess with your Ashes of War, see what else we've got. We've been using, like for this, we could throw Hoarfrost on, and you can see we can do cold damage or regular. If you look at the total amount of damage, magic and physical, for cold, you know, we're doing 146 plus 36, which is going to be 182. But if we do this, we're going to be doing substantially more. We're going to be doing like 220, 230 damage. But some of it's going to be magic. So it'll work better on a lot of enemies. On some, it'll be less effective. There's our boy Bach from earlier.
You remember me? You helped me before. Please, allow me to serve. I can.
He says he wants to serve as our seamster, and he'll allow you to alter your garments for free. So if you want to do that, just talk to him. Save you the 500 coins, which, you know, it's not a lot, but alright. So I'm going to throw this on. now. You can see we've got Frost Stomp. That's what's cool about Ashes of War. You can throw different special moves on different weapons. And since this one's upgraded a little bit, it's going to do a lot more damage than it did earlier on the hatchet that we didn't have anything attached with. So if you want to throw in any spells, memorize any, this is how you do it. You go in here. I'm sure you figured that out by now if you're a mage, but if you're like me playing like a melee build and want to experiment with this later, you can throw these in. I'll probably do just a hair, a little bit of faith here and there, maybe a tiny bit of arcane. See, this one takes intelligence and arcane, and some of the faith ones take faith and arcane. But there's not a lot of just pure arcane casts or incantations. They're usually kind of a split on some of the more obscure ones. So you'll see what I mean as we go. Does it show what? I thought it used to show the time when you were at the rest menu, but I guess you gotta pass time to see what time it is. Okay, it's night right now. I see that now. Alright, so if you want this weapon, it's probably be a difficult encounter if you're not experienced. So, if you're not worried about getting this weapon, don't worry about it. But if you remember our Knight's Rider from earlier that we avoided, there's another one here. That's in there. It's usually good to try to sneak up on them if you can. Get in a couple of Hoarfrost stomps and be able to proc frost on him. See, he's going to do a lot of damage for what we're used to. Yeah, they must have nerfed this more because it's not doing much now. There we go. Oh, I know. We're damaging the horse, not the rider. That's why. They have separate health bars. Alright, that's not working. So we're going to hop back on our horse. We're going to use the same technique I showed you earlier. Just kind of circling and baiting them, going in, getting your hits. You can disappear if you get too far away. But when he comes back, he'll have the same health, so. Watch the horse's health too, because oh shit, there's not much room to maneuver in here. Once you get his once you get his health all the way down on the horse, he's gonna fall off, and you can do a critical. He's gonna have the same moveset as the knight too the tree sentinel we fought at the beginning. I'm just not respecting him enough. Seems like he can hold the... Come on, man. Seems like you can hold that position longer where he's dragging his spear. Damn, we did 490 that time. There we go. Hop down quick. Get your critical. Boom. Shit. Ooh, we just barely avoided that. I don't know why we keep missing his back end so much. There we go. Gonna try to hit the rider though. There we go. Shit. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to give it another shot. So just... Why are we locked onto a deer? Let's head out of here, retreat, and fight another day, you know? If you haven't upgraded your weapon yet, you may want to go ahead and do that. That's probably a good idea. So we do have some raw arrows. I'm probably not going to use them yet, but I'm going to use our Bloodhound Fang because this will actually inflict bleed on him and probably make him a little easier to take down. And we can actually buff it too, so. Boom. Yeah, that's a lot better. I don't know why we hopped off the horse. I didn't mean to do that. Gosh. Stuck. God dang it. Move. Ugh. I can get that armor a little bit later. Or a lot later, actually. Towards the very end, unfortunately. It's one of the only really, really cool looking armors. Alright. I'll try one more time. You gotta be at nightfall. Let's see what our options are. Rot. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. Like I said, Rot's OP. If you can get it to proc on him, his health will wear down the entire fight. He's still not rotten. We're gonna get him now. Shit, I saw that coming. No, get out. Alright. We're definitely doing more damage though, so. His horse is rotting. Good. That's cool because we'll get a critical as soon as he dies. Just get ready. It's coming. Then we can do our special on him. Get down. I'm crouching. Alright, so we got Giant Hunt, the Knight Rider Glaive. Showcase that real quick. Really cool halberd. I think we should be able to wield it with 2 hands, right? Yep. Wanted to use this. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't checked it out yet. There's a special move that you can put a bunch of different stuff on it. Alright, guys. So now comes the moment of truth. If you've stuck with us this far, I hope you've found a weapon at this point you want to stick with. So we've got a lot of upgrade materials, and I think we're ready to give one a good upgrade. Our girl's gonna be here now. We met from earlier.
My name is Rod. Isn't this
Talk to her.
I never knew that, although
Exhaust her dialogue until she repeats herself. She's looking for a purpose. Go over here and talk to our boy. Tell her about old Rodrika that's looking for a purpose. He said, "Hey, she's got a real gift for tuning spirits." She's basically like upgrading our summons. Tell her, oh, she's still looking for a purpose. Tell her what the blacksmith said. She's surprised. Should I work for him? I don't know. It's so scary. And then this guy's all ugly and decrepit, so he doesn't believe that she wants to work with him. Would you watch over her? She'd never agree. It's what she wants. Oh my god, I refuse. So, I don't think you have to tell her again. I think after that you're good, but we'll double check.
If I do, I suppose I should try and ask Master.
Alright, so they're good now. So what we'll do is we'll just reload the area. And you'll see she's no longer over there. She's now over here. And you can now upgrade your summons.
Good to see you again. I have you because I can have IMAs yet. And
If you remember that item we got underground earlier I was talking about, that's what you use. These are all the ones we've gotten so far. None of these are that great. This one's pretty cool because they keep they'll respawn over and over until someone hits them. Like, same thing when we're dealing with skeletons. And I like the wolves okay. We're probably going to use them for now. So just put one in. That's all we got anyways. Alright, so we're going to talk to our buddy. And at this point we can strengthen our weapons. The Knight Rider Glaive takes regular smith stones, so I'll upgrade that a little bit. I'm going to try it out. So far we've got enough to get all the way up to +6. +7, +8. We've got a +8 weapon already, okay? That's nuts for where we are in the game. And if you got a unique weapon like this, you should be able to get it to +3 or plus. I gotta check and see what we've got. So we've got a 3, a 4, a 5. So you can get it all the way to +5 now, if you want. So that's like having a +12 regular weapon. So if you do that, you'll have a better weapon than I'm using now, which is probably going to be this for the short term. In the Bloodhound thing, I'll probably alternate, and then I'll, like I said, you might want to go ahead and level up a strike weapon too. So, for example, this is what we've picked up so far. Look for ones that say strike. 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 So any of these are really good weapons to use on the guys with like either shells, you know, like a chitinous type shell, like a bug or some rock dude or something like that. These are all going to be good. One cool thing about these two is they're also spiked, so they also, at the bottom you can see there, they also cause blood loss on enemies that can bleed. So it's like kind of like a double whammy. You can inflict blood loss. You could also take out, you know, the rocky type dudes when you encounter them. So I would get one of these weapons as a backup. Just any strike weapon. There's a lot more. And if you don't, if you want to see what else is out there, I'll show you probably in the next episode. There's a flail like this, but it's got like 3 giant balls on it, so it's like a triple flail. And I don't think it does any more damage than this. It just, you know, looks really cool. And we'll get that if we take out another one of those Night Riders like we got this from. So let's see, we're right at time almost too. So I can go ahead and show that to you right now. Actually, I've got a few minutes left, so we're gonna go back here. Got some more in Rampart. And we're already at night. Look at that, just like we wanted. So right through there comes our Night Rider, just like the one we fought a minute ago. Let's make sure I'm two-handed so this works. I'm gonna throw on some grease. Fire. And just go to town on this dude. There's this weapon you get. You see we're doing a lot of damage now. God, he jumps over me like every time. What's the time that different? Damn it, this ain't going well. You can see it builds up bleed too, so we're dead. See, that's what bleed does. It's like it does nothing, and then all of a sudden you'll lose like a huge chunk of your health. So there's no real I'll try one more time. There's no real you know, big rub on dying right now at this point. Oh, other than your pride. We're right by a Grace, so we can just run right over there and pick up whatever we dropped. Alright, try this again. Didn't go that well. Why do we keep getting, like... There we go. Guess I gotta debate him. He's gotta wash that blood finger. He's kind of hard to hit, really. There we go. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Boom, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Lay down, bitch. There you go. Barricade Shield and Knight Rider Flail. See, this one takes 24 dex, and two-handed doesn't help your dex. But you can see it's a super cool looking flail. I used this last time, like, on the dudes with, shells and hard skin. It also inflicts bleed. Really cool backup weapon if you like that. So I just wanted to show that before we hopped off. Alright, so that'll do this one. You should be good to go with a pretty nicely leveled up weapon, ready to rock. We'll finish this area out in the next one. Knock out, all the catacombs and tunnels and things, and knock out the castle and all that. And then shortly after, we'll head up to Stormvale and finally take that on. So, hope you guys are learning with us as we go. Hope this is making things a little easier for you. If you got any questions, comment below. I'll help you out. Glad you can learn to love this game like I do, and hopefully figure out how easy it is and all the different tools at your disposal. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.